Good evening, one and all. You join us for this 2020 match between India and South Africa. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and with me in commentary today is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones, and the one and only Ali Mitchell.
Thanks for the fabulous introduction. We're just about ready to get underway.
Thanks, Alison. It looks like the captains are ready for the toss. Let's go pitch side.
We're showing a lot of faith in this batting lineup. Going first on this pitch is either a masterstroke or a disaster waiting to happen.
So here we go, the players make their way out to a seismic crowd. They've waited all day for this match and they're ready for some world-class batting and bowling. The pitch today, that looks good. A bit of grass on top, so they'll get their wish, I think. We're about to get underway and already the crowd is up and about. This is looking to be a great day of cricket. Oh, that's a great shot early on, wide of cover. And that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary though.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection. Oh, dealt with that beautifully. Saw the short one and got out of the way. No more of those in this over.
Oh my, that's racing away.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Oh my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Boundaries are flowing. We need to find a dot ball or two just to slow things down again.
Oh, there you go. A no ball. Maybe just trying a little too hard. Just need to get more control back.
An effort ball and called for the front foot. At least they've got an extra ball to go for that wicket. Whacks the free hit away and fielder coming around to cut it off perhaps. There's a chance if it hits. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
End of the first and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on. Can build some momentum easily off that over.
The right arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Finds the fielder with that shot. Smacks that away through the gap.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crashed away for four.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Edge, but it drops safely. South Africa with a massive shout. that's just outrageous.
A fluent innings undone by a decent delivery. A good wicket to get at a good time.
Before that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Edged. They've gone up here. And gone. That's a fantastic catch.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Trouble! 6 runs added in that over. India are 24 for 2.
Well, they started off with a bang and they're still going on with it.
Oh, nice catch. Great reactions. In the air, and cover takes an easy catch.
So that's the 3rd wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board.
Good footwork behind the stumps, taking it cleanly. No interest, though, from the batter. I think that's called for the front foot. Not by much, but that doesn't matter.
Overstepped on that occasion. Now have to deal with a free hit chance. Misses everything. Beautifully timed drive, but a smash straight into the bowler's stumps. Oh dear, the batter looks really annoyed with that one. Couldn't get it through the field. Everyone's gone up.
It's another wicket, the fourth now. Sometimes you just accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch. And gone. That's a fantastic catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Perfectly timed.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Smacks that away through the gap.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with a plum.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Doesn't beat the infield. Oh, that's beautifully struck right out of the guts end all the way.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Things have been kept relatively quiet here. Another good over comes to an end.
Can he come back with a dot ball?
Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Not the ideal way of handling that ball. Great shot. It was a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6. Might look to go big again here.
Oh, that's got to hurt. Misjudged that one. No. Terrible shot. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over. Timed perfectly down the pitch. Oh, but crashes into the bowler's stumps. Pretty unlucky there. He should be able to get a single out of it, though. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot. Driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Wow, that's missed the lot. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Can't get that outside the ring field. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. End of the over, end of the restrictions. I'm sure we're going to see some big fielding changes coming up.
3 extra fielders are now allowed outside the circle.
Ooh, misjudged that and takes a hit on the body. Thick edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. And gone. Brilliant catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Going with spin now. Cut away and through the gap. Lovely shot. Might be 4.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Cuts that off well in the infield. Pandya taking guard, has been playing really well in recent matches, certainly needs to bring their A game today. No point chasing that one, it is racing to the boundary.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Straight to the fielder. Good bowling. Kept it nice and tight and made it hard to score.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish. A lovely delivery. Got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
Wide of extra cover and away goes the ball to the boundary.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket.
Jumped all over the slower ball, only gave them more time to see it and make sure of it.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Good fielding out in the boundary. A direct hit and this could be gone. Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Well, that'll be an over best forgotten, and really quickly. You give that many no balls away, and it's truly time for a bowling change. Maharaj from the pavilion end. Nearly gets the edge. Maharaj with a great delivery there. Swept away but finds the fielder. Four runs added in that over. India are 106 for 6.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
What a superb delivery, too good. Just didn't know where it was going and knocked him over.
They've looked threatening but can't go on with the job. They'll be annoyed with themselves having gotten out after a start.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Oh, I thought that was past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. India weren't given much of an opportunity there. A very tidy over. This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. It's a nice sweep shot, but finds the fielder at square leg. Misses everything. Couldn't get it through the field. Things have been kept relatively quiet here. Another good over comes to an end. Goes over the top with that shot. Everyone's gone up.
A great innings coming to an end. Brilliant scoring. It was a very entertaining performance. They'll have to head back to the pavilion.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. They'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball though. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Seems to have misjudged that one. Ouch. End of a really good over. Gets a wicket and really slowing down the scoring pace.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Gets that away.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Yadav has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Oh, my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe. How will the bowler respond?
Square cut, finds point, no run. Doesn't beat the infield. Edged it. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Finds the fielder with that shot. Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on. Stevens from the stadium end. Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
Crunch on the front foot and bang. Gone all the way.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Great commitment. Nicked it. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Out. Nicely done by the keeper.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Singh ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps.
Singh watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Onto that early, that could be 4.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. Might look to go big again here.
Over the infield with a cracking shot. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. End of the over, 10 runs from it. India are 146 for 9.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. A direct hit and this could be gone. Great shot through the gap. Straight to the fielder. End of the over, 4 runs coming off it. India are 150 for 9. Going with pace now.
Coming into the attack.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Was quick onto that in the infield. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. The end of a very tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be that easy out there at the moment. Good pressure being exerted. Right arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the stadium end. Wide of extra cover and away goes the ball to the boundary.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. There's a chance if it hits.
Well, there wasn't a lot of time to choose the right end, but unfortunately, they went for the wrong one.
Perfectly timed.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Can't get that outside the ring field.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Crack! Head was completely still and they struck that hard, high and long for 6. I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Brilliant diving stop. 17 runs out of there. India are 170 for 9.
There was some wonderful stroke play on offer for the fans here. Bowlers just weren't tight enough.
1 over left in the innings. Maharaj to bowl it. That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Edged it. Singh staying put, but the opposition put in a huge appeal. Beautiful take, caught and bowled. The bowlers have leaked way too many easy runs in that innings. It's a big total to chase down. They're going to need some good batting partnerships. I reckon this is a respectable total. If the bowlers can get firing and get some early wickets, this will be a difficult chase.
Some adjustments to the field. Jadeja coming in.
Drilled that one away.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall on top of the bounce and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end. The captain making some adjustments to the field here. A few moves made in the field. How will he reply?
Gone. Great catch. Quick reactions. Gone. Fine catch.
Such a disappointment. A lot of people here at the ground would have been looking forward to seeing this innings. As it is, they've got to walk back, barely troubling the scorers.
Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Hendricks taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. But it drops safely. Bowling fielders look really confident. Out. Nicely done by the keeper.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock. The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Clipped away neatly off the pads. Should get forward.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
10 runs added there. South Africa 10 for 2.
One gone and an excellent start to this power play.
Yadav, the left-arm unorthodox bowler, is coming into the attack from the stadium end. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. I didn't hear or see anything. Couldn't get it through the field.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Finds the edge. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Cuts that off well in the infield. That's the end of the over. 2 runs added. South Africa 12 for 2. Jadeja from the pavilion end. Oh, wow. That is out of here. That could be out of the ground. This could be out.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets on the front foot and it flies over the boundary.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying. That's a tremendous shot, just sailed away.
That's worth the ticket money alone. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot.
Edged, what a ball. India with a massive shout.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock, not what you expect from someone of this quality.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Doesn't beat the infield. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Over, South Africa, 30 for 3.
How will the bowler respond?
Finds the fielder with that shot. Edge, but it drops safely. India goes up strong, but the batter doesn't feel they got anything on that. Out. Nicely done by the keeper.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. That sounded good. That sounded really good. That's a maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Massive outside edge. 7 runs added there. South Africa are 37 for 4. Big edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Great shot.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. Brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Everyone's gone up. That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
Flashed away and got it well enough to find the boundary.
Rohit, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. End of the over, end of the restrictions. I'm sure we'll see some big fielding changes coming. Jadeja having a day out here. Brilliant bowling so far, and just one more to get 5 in this innings. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. India has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. A great shot, not going to beat the fielder. Three runs added in that over. South Africa 50 for 4. Yada from the stadium end. That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch. Straight to cover point for an easy catch.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. And out. 2 wickets, 2 balls. There'd be a bit of tension in the batter's pavilion right now.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
On a hat-trick now. Don't worry, the nerves will be there for the bowler and the batter. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. He was quick onto that in the infield. Worked away. That's a nice single. End of the over. South Africa are 53 for 6.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
Bumrah coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Lovely cover drive straight to the extra cover field. Deflects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. India has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. Bumrah over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be four.
Brilliant shot. He couldn't hope to hit it any better than that. It's raced away to the boundary.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. End of the over, and it's a good one for the bowling side, not letting the batters build any momentum.
You sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed. And 4 runs.
Singh, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming into the attack from the stadium end.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through. They may have overstepped. The captain should be disappointed by the effort. Just need to adjust the run.
Singh needs to get their run-up sorted. It's all gone horribly wrong with that last delivery. They're normally much better than this. That's a great shot, full of class. Square drive from Maxim.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook. Might look to go big again here.
Chance. Yeah, they've held that. Brilliant work in the deep. Great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
Got to their 50 without a lot of trouble. Unfortunately for them, the 100 wasn't to be as they head back to the dressing room.
The new batter always likes to feel bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. Smacks that away through the gap. Can't get that outside the ring field. Overstepped on that occasion. Now have to deal with a free hit chance. Whacks the free hit away. Fielder coming around to cut it off perhaps. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Hit them at pace. That looked painful. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Great commitment. Over. South Africa are 81 for 7. Sing from the stadium end. Massive chance. Gone. Great catch. And that's gone. Amazing catch.
A good innings, weathered some good bowling and scored freely when given the opportunity, but couldn't keep it going and will head back disappointed.
Couldn't get it through the field. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Cuts that off well in the infield. That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
Picked the slower ball right away. Wasn't a bad delivery, but dispatched to the boundary with ease.
Seven runs added there. South Africa are 88 for 8.
How will he reply?
Finds the fielder with that shot. Glanced away nicely, but finds short from there.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. I can just stand and admire that shot.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important, just focus on getting the next delivery right.
How will the bowler respond?
Square cut, finds point, no run.
A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. I didn't hear or see anything. Missed the lot. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Massive outside edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? He's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Doesn't beat the infield. Over South Africa, a 96 for 8.
Runs have been at a premium this middle portion of the match.
Bumrah from the pavilion end. Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away.
That showed great skill, lovely timing, and the boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder?
Can he come back with a dot ball?
No, terrible shot. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. That's a confident appeal. Great shot. It was a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Now then, what's this? They've gone up. I didn't hear or see anything. That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
Well, that was a slower ball, but didn't fool anyone. Got the timing just right. Beautiful shot.
Beats the field with a great shot. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
117 for 8.
A new bowler is coming into the attack. Edge, but it drops safely. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. This could be out.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Good shot. Beauty.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot. Will it be 3 boundaries in a row?
Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. End of the over, a big one. 11 runs coming from it. South Africa are 128 for 8. The right armour is coming into the attack from the stadium end. Oh boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat. That last ball. Isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs.
A change to the field, going very defensive.
That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
It's flown into... to the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous. Going with a more defensive choice in the field.
Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Out! What a screamer. And that's gone. Amazing catch.
That's a real shame. It was a brilliant innings. Was heading for something special. Good wicket to take at this stage.
Oh, whack! Picked the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Oh, don't worry about chasing that. That might be on the roof. A killer blow. And that's consecutive sixes.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope. Six. They've got 3 in a row now. Fabulous power, fabulous timing too. Consecutive sixes. Bowler needs to hit the mark.
Misses everything. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Six of your finest, please. Cover drive for a maximum. Brilliant.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant and that has stayed hits. Fantastic. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again.
Thick edge. End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you still have to hit them. Majestic batting.
At the moment, they've got a chance in the next few overs to shift momentum if these two stay in and keep up the shot making. Have to go for it now.
Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Oh, that's beautifully struck. Right out of the guts and all the way.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move. Just 2 to win.
That's a big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
That's an incredible win. It was touch and go, but they got the runs needed with 1 wicket to spare. Complete edge of your seat stuff.
That's all from us in the commentary box. It's been an amazing match. Hope to see you again soon.